for
Nsem-Pii will honor more, now Nsem so it is. Otchere, now share on my YouTube channel.
Be the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Although for my memoir cover being Famra Nsem-Pii TV, so be the first to know. If any Otchere or any Samonyo Kunum, Nemra, your mamma always a party no. Sabrek as a confusion giddy anything from her to her, from her to her. Now you say, or more airborne. Another one, Yadebem and Nano Pay has got to do with Member of Parliament and the people of Northton. We are Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa. Na Papa Nana Sabi no ho. Akoke Gyamfi Central News and Paul Adom Otchere. Mama. Akwakuti audio no bet yema feedback kakra bi and I encheche mu kakra bi sene be auti audio na at least we benya full understanding of the story. Ni na so on 22nd of May 22nd May Sammy Gyamfi release statement at the Ekotia Baumia Vice President Baumia. Now Sammy Gyamfi statement you know as usual, a kutia Baumia Nsem-Pii Okan Ukumo. Indian Kukumo Kakranian friends and Baumia can near friends and Sammy Gyamfi to be a nenam so Okudzeto Ablakwa so Kokembia Nemwabas. Now, Yebeto elections, by elections, Okumo, no, Yamamoya was a vice president, second lady, president, national chairman, a whole lot of people. Akakupimu, Okumo. Now, rally because of on Saturday. Na Baumia je microphone kasai na Baumia kasa o kasai mu no ana Baumia de tu dwa se NDC amonyoko no besi Ghana akunya so anase ebedi Ghana de since 2009 ebepem 2016 8 years no ade e friend factory omutimi si two pe omuti two factories ana MPP aban ebae from 2017 bepem ne Ometimesi 150 factories and is verifiable. Oko Ministry of Trade and Industry that record no asema about me kind of kuma no. Intinande chen na Sammy Gyamfi a release statement say asema about me can entro. Now I said National Democratic Congress has become aware of some pedestrian and mischievous lies peddled by Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia in a viral video while addressing MPP supporters at a campaign rally at Kumawu over the weekend. Ordinarily, one ought not to dignify such useless rhetoric coming from Alhaji Baumia, Sammy Gyamfi di Baumia temwa odi ntraso, with any response. By giving the high office he occupies and his penchant for mischief, we deem it necessary to set the record straight, so unsuspecting Ghanaians are not hoodwinked by his lies yet again. So Sammy Gyamfi over the weekend, Baumia kokasa. Now when your man then come fi the name of Moshese Baumia, ni dibi odi wo man as vice president, and then when he say omoba ebe replying into us. 1. He claimed that NDC built 2 factories, but the MPP had built over 150 factories. This claim by the vice president, so Baumia Sammy Gyamfi I said this claim by the vice president is a barefaced lie. According to Sammy Gyamfi, Baumia Nsem-Pii entro. For the records, according to Ono Sammy Gyamfi records, the XY NDC Mahama administration, NDC Amamu Mahama Amamu, established strategic, high-priority state-owned factories that anchored growth in key sectors to the Ghanaian community. So, we see factories, any factory, we see good factories, and at the Ghana. We know 1. The $1 billion Etiabo gas processing plant, Sammy Gyamfi say NDC correct. 2. Elmina fish processing plant. 3. Bupe Shernov factory. 4. Commander sugar factory. Orion was a revamping of the Kumasi shoe factory, among others. Really name for Sammy Gyamfi to me boy. But we have almost 2 and MPP are basically 150 factories. One fa MPP there say 150 the intro. The one timbo boy 4. Now so 4 we are Sammy Gyamfi boy. And Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa so akwa pimu for Adom Otchere shows. In fact, sir, all the way akwa kuti a pop up, and as that meeting was that interview was granted around 2021. And Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa call for Adom Otchere shows so. Now call no. And I know ne Paul Adom Otchere didn't come and all Paul Adom Otchere busan and Nsem say MPP promised 216 factories because Ghana you're over 275 constituencies, but almost on basic 216. That 216 no, Nana Dankwa Kwado back when so 2017 and that audio near 2020 and Obizan so 2017 to 2020 I can say or my team say Anna Okudzeto Ablakwa I say Nana do etimesi mo 9 so 3 years we see 9 factories. Ana Paul Adom Otchere busa Okudzeto say okay. NDC aban. Mo mobile muti say. The only thing na Okudzeto Ablakwa timi kan omusi Yamina fishing processing plant. And omusi Bupe no omusi commander. In fact on no bo two pe also omusi commander no omusi Bupe. Actually Paul Adom Otchere busa o say okon of ton na factories bo no more vamping there. A whole lot of things. Let's go and listen to the audio.
Yes. At the time they made the promise, one district, one factory. Ghana had 216 districts.
Yes.
When you have not done up to 10,
how many factories have they done?
By our checks in Parliament.
How many factories did you see that they've done?
By our checks in Parliament, it's about 9.
9 factories.
9, yes.
For one government.
And the rest.
One government in 3 years, 9 factories.
They promised 216.
Yes, they did. But this is the history of Ghana. We're talking about from a champion. You and I study political science.
Yes.
We know the history of Ghana.
Yes.
A government delivers 9 factories in 3.5 years. That's bad.
I studied political science with you.
Yes,
and you know
yes.
that Kwame Nkrumah
yes.
established more than 300 factories. You know that.
10 years.
More than 300.
10 years.
Yes, but divide it.
Yes.
Divided by
so
10
Nkrumah
years.
Is, so it will, so make Nkrumah number 1.
Nkrumah is unparalleled.
Fair enough. Beyond Nkrumah.
This is a tradition that came on after 24 February 1966
yes.
and started selling these factories.
Since example, has any government in Ghana delivered 9 factories in 3 years?
I'm sure many have done. President Muhammad
Rollins was there for 19 years. Did he deliver 9 factories?
He must have delivered more than that.
I think that if a government delivers 9 factories in 3 years from the history of 1970 in Ghana, that's amazing.
You are wrong.
Okay.
I disagree.
Why?
I will say that a government should be conscious about our history. That since Kwame Nkrumah's massive industrialization program, about 300 factories, considering the fact that no government after Nkrumah has achieved that, I would rather be measured. I wouldn't go on a promising spree. It's dishonest to make promises that you know you cannot achieve.
Enough. So within the First Republic,
I would have said that look, okay, I'll do 10 in my first term. Look,
okay.
I made
I get that. But in the Fourth Republic,
if you go through the slides,
in the Fourth Republic, Akufo-Addo has delivered more factories than any Fourth Republican president.
Wrong.
Who has delivered more than him?
Don't go.
Because you have counted 9.
Don't go ahead of yourself.
You have counted 9.
Don't go ahead of yourself.
How many?
Who
has delivered more than Akufo-Addo in the Fourth Republic?
And those, or if you combine all those factories, the 9 factories, they don't come near the investment made in the Commander Sugar Factory. They don't come near. They don't come near the investment President Mahama made in the shea nut factory. In Bupe. Go to Bupe.
What is it called?
The shea nut factory.
So how many factories did President Mahama deliver?
The shea nut factory in Bupe.
Yeah, so we can count. How many factories did President Mahama deliver? You said Akufo-Addo delivered 9.
Yes.
How many did President Mahama deliver?
Commander. Bupe 2. And in my...
2, that's 2.
Yes.
Akufo-Addo delivered 9. Mahama delivered 2.
And remember that President... No, not 2. I'm not done.
You've counted 2.
I'm not done.
Go on.
I'm not done.
You said Commander
in
Bupe, that's 2.
In my constituency, President Mahama working with the private sector, because this promise is about working with the private sector.
Yeah.
There's VegPro.
So
in my constituency alone.
That's 3.
There's Musa Hamad Farms.
In your constituency?
In my constituency, Musa Hamad Farms. Then what he did with reviving the textile industry, Japan Textiles, he personally negotiated with the Agriculture Development Bank.
Is that creating a factory?
So
that's part of creating a factory?
That's reviving.
Okay, no, I'm talking about
When a factory collapses,
and you
totally
revive
collapses,
and
you revive it.
Okay.
You
when you
deserve
were
some
counting
credit.
Akufo-Addo's 9, is it reviving or is creating?
No, the 9 The nine is created with the private sector.
Okay, so let's not talk about revival. Let's stay with created.
And I don't know why you think you found something to be excited about.
I'm excited about it because
you are getting an orgasm. Please, let's set high standards. You shouldn't be excited. When he promised 216
yes, he promised 216. But if a president,
what are you telling politicians? What are you telling politicians?
In this Ghanaian Fourth Republic that I have seen, I've reported every parliament in the Fourth Republic. I have never seen a president deliver 9 factories in his first term. If you, the opposition member, is counting Akufo-Addo as delivering 9 factories in his first term, that's amazing.
What was amazing? This is mediocrity.
But nobody has done it.
This is mediocre. Who told you that? Who told you that?
So
you are comparing 9 to what? To 9 to who told you that?
Nothing.
Who told you?
So
I've just given you a list.
President Rollins.
I have just given you, and I have told you.
President Mills.
I have told you, Paul, that if you combine, we've done the analysis. If you combine the cost of all these
factories, the value of the value, it doesn't even get close to Commander. Okay,
it doesn't.
That's fair.
It doesn't get to Musa.
So they are nice small factories, right?
They are Musa farms.
They are nice small factories.
Do you remember the billboards that went around those circles? Every district and their factory.
Yeah, one district, one factory.
Yes.
Akufo-Addo definitely said that.
216.
Yes.
And you are jumping over 9, Paul. Please.
Well, I'm comparing it to what the others did.
Please. Why have you left out Nkrumah's era?
No, Nkrumah's era is outstanding, so that's different.
Why have you left out
because I'm talking about Fourth Republic. You know, as a research fellow, you reduce your research to Fourth Republic. So Nkrumah is not part of the Fourth Republic. But go on anyway.
Paul, I will come back. I'll come back to my slides.
Yes, please do. And viewers, forgive us. We're doing the presec thing, but that's okay.
For Samuel Okudzeto Abla kwa island tinka no obre because we papa friend in Nkrumah if you want or build over 300 factories in 10 years post Nkrumah era another part much can the only president who has been able to build more factories and another than Akufo-Addo but NDC for no will not accept to this fact and I'm Sammy Gyamfi or Kekemu said the whole of 8 years of government, NDC government, see only 3 factories because team for revamp, and harder than I call revamping. I know there, you can't get MPP are buying a baby, Casapre, Comuna, or my revamp, Benny and Fan count, yeah, per factory, what build it new craft from the ground, sir. Then people overseas, the NDC. Another again, Okudzeto is saying something different. Sammy Gyamfi is also saying something different. We leave it to you for you to judge. That's it. Keep your comments coming. It is well welcome and it will be well appreciated.